Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're using my arena wings and it's Saturday today when I'm recording this, so I changed my defense to a strong one, and of course during the week I ran a 2 monsters defense in order to get easy opponents through the week, but now we're on Saturday and we need to start climbing. And guys, I will show you what I do, what I still do, which is pretty similar as to what I did a couple of months ago. So I have a very fast Bernard, and I will abuse the higher base speed from Bernard compared to Clara, so that I can use a lower speed lead in order to beat the 33 speed lead from the Clara defenses. And it's Samath, sometimes it's Vanessa, as in my own defense. So the thing is that having 6 more base speed from Bernard will make up for the 9 speed difference on the speed leads. So at similar rune sets, at similar swift sets, we will be still outspeeding the Clara. So I consider the enemies will not have as high swift sets as I do, especially on these lower ranks. However, at G1 ranks, I don't think people has that very good swift sets as I do. And of course, if they do have them, I don't think they will be using them on their Claras. As you guys know, I changed my Bernard set onto my Clara before going to sleep on Sundays, so that during rush hour, people who attack my defense will face my fastest runes. However, during the week, I don't do that. And of course, when I want to attack defenses, guys, I have to use my fastest booster. And here even though there was a higher base speed unit as the Tridon there, I still used my Bernard. And here, guys, again, the same case, I will still use my Bernard. I'm not scared of Water Ryu on defense, of Moore on defense. He tends to derp a lot, and I would dare to say over 50% of the time that Water Ryu will derp. However, if he doesn't, the odds of him stripping will and not glancing my Lucian and applying a Disperse Stun are so low. And here, guys, we're facing the same scenario. The base speed of those twins is really low, so my Bernard should be able to outspeed. We should be able to proc the passive of Triana and then kill something, and we will be facing 2 units after my initial run, So we should be fine here, we should be fine. The concept here is to cleave everything and rely the least possible on RNG. So that's why I also gave damage increased on win unit to my Shimite, because I do want my Shimite to actually kill the Savannas. Now here we're facing a Nemesis healer that has a 33% speed lead. So if we wanted to go for a double Lucian here, even though there is no booster, we may proc the Nemesis from that aerial. So we are going to use Julie here because she will deal more attacks. Even though she deals great damage, she will attack more times, and so she's less likely to proc enough Nemesis so that aerial can outspeed me. So basically, guys, we are really fast. My second Lucian hits hard and is very fast, so we will not be outsped here, we will not be cut by those Nemesis runes. However, we got caught by the passive of Triana. So yeah, that happens sometimes. What can you do? Now let's hope to kill. Yeah, we could kill, that's amazing. We have increased damage on water on our Lucian as well, so that we can get rid of those nasty Nemesis healers. And well, guys, here, same concept. We're going for Shimite, and we are trying to actually dismount the Savannah with the second skill of our Shimite. That's why we focus on crit damage on skill 2 on the artifacts and damage dealt on wind. So having those 2 will most likely make sure that we will dismount the Savannah when we use the attack of our Shimite, since we get a bonus on damage thanks to the speed buff from Bernard as well. So that second skill of Shimite hits like a truck. And of course, your Shimite will need very good runes, and I made sure he has a 100% crit rate, so I don't rely on RNG. And here guys, same case scenario, we're going to speed. The base speed of Bastet is really low, so we should be able to speed. I don't think there are many Swiftsets that can actually outspeed me with a Bastet. So yeah, I don't think there are that many Swiftsets on the whole global server that can actually outspeed me with a Bastet, of course. So here we are, we're winning everything, everything's going smooth, and here we can risk it. Because, you know, as I told you before, even though this Trident has a higher base speed, sometimes people run wheel runes on their Trident, and you know, that makes them lower the speed, and of course they don't give their fastest set to their defenses, to their strippers. So worst case scenario, if he was to actually outspeed me, he doesn't have any other unit to follow up. I don't think that team is tuned up. So I think that even, well, we outsped, but even if we were not outspeeding, we have wheel runes in case he uses the second skill. And if he uses the third skill and pushes back, I think that we can still outspeed the rest of his team. So that's why I risk it. So now guys, I replenish my wings, and of course we are facing one of the Exodia comps. And how do you counter the Exodia comp? Well, double Nemesis and wheel runes on a Megan. That's it. When that Leo goes for Megan, she will get an attack bar increase that is higher than the enemy team's increase because of the passive of the Light Demon. It doesn't matter, 2 Nemesis beat that passive, so that way guys, we are going to move, and I'm using the highest boost that I can use in case the enemies survive one of my 2 Fat Illusions. And it doesn't matter the speed of your illusions, that's why I'm running my 2 Fat Illusions here. So we have a very huge push, and we wouldn't get caught even if the opponents were to survive. Now we are almost clearing this, and yeah, here guys, I'm going for the same concept. I don't think this guy has a follow-up to his Trident. So yeah, I don't think that Druid is tuned up. So we're going for this, and of course, there's a 15% chance that we glance on each unit all the time thanks to that Molly. However, I think that we have enough damage to actually kill at least two units, and then we will be facing okay. I was hoping to face Molly and the Druid, so we are facing only the Druid and 1. That's it. So we got the additional 2 wings that we needed, so we're going for the first guy on the next list. And for this one guys, this is a tanky team, and I feel tempted to skip that, but we could use the Ciara, this team. However, I'm going to run this one, and I'm going to show you the runes. We will outspeed because they don't have a booster or a speed threat, and after we outspeed them, we're going to buff. Of course, we're going to buff attack, we are going to street them with Chibu, then we're going to push back and defense break with our lure, and we're going to AoE kill most of them with our Kaki. Our Kaki has very high attack, so we expect to kill everything, or at least be close to killing everything if we are able to strip. However, there's the RNG here that can prevent us from stripping, and of course we have these pair runes on our Chibu, so Chibu could have stunned something. He did not, however, everything died, so if we managed to defense break, okay, we did not. However, we can still win this easily. Okay, perfect, we landed a defense break, and he procced out of it. Okay, that's fine. We won, guys. We won this one. It's a very fun team against that kind of tanky team that doesn't have a specific threat, you know? But yeah, and here we could run the exact same team. However, we will be depending on killing that Triana on turn 1. So we can actually go with Julie here, and since they don't have a booster or a speed threat at all, we should be able to take out the first life of Perna and proc the passive of Triana, and then we can finish something off with our Lucian. Okay, we killed the Vanessa, which was amazing. Remember that Julie deals increased damage on units that had buffs on. So yeah, that will rune on Vanessa, well, that was very good for us. Now we already took out the first life of Perna, so we are not in a hurry to kill him. We were lucky enough to stun the Ritesh, however it's only a matter of time now, guys, you know. Yeah, we won this one. And now we have only one more wing, and we are going to go for the strongest one here so that we can face someone that's stronger than us. This is the third one, however I will go here for the Shimite, but we're going to go for the last one. And well, this defense, we can double illusion this. There's no threat. I don't see any Nemesis threat either here. The only thing he has to actually worry me will be the Halfas, but we can counter that with our Bastet. And of course, guys, you know, my two illusions have the same speed. However, you know, the one I use on that position, on that one on the right is the first one to move, and that one is the second one to move, because you know the units move from left to right. So yeah, having the exact same speed, I will place them on that exact position so that I am sure that one moves before the other. The weaker one moves before the other so that he procs less Nemesis runes in case they were to proc Nemesis. And remember, guys, my Bernard has the third skill tap, so he gets a 34% boost instead of a 30% boost. So that's also very useful against a Nemesis threat. So that's pretty much it, guys. Remember that I run artifacts with additional damage based on speed on my Bastet, so in case I have to use the second skill, it will deal extra damage and maybe finish off some of the units that were left alive after the burst from my two illusions. And of course, against Halfas, we go for the heal block, and as soon as we land the heal block, we know we won. So guys, this is it. After this, I will show you my current defense and the runes. And guys, remember, if you have any questions about the game, let me know in the comment section and I will be very happy to reply. If you enjoyed this, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe. And yes, I'm facing low ranks and I'm facing lower rank opponents. I am G1 at least on Arena if I were to rush. But yeah, we won every match this week, and that's why I run a low defense through the week, so that I can be facing lower opponents, so I can clear my wings faster and get the points so that I can change them for scrolls and for the mandatory Devilmon every week. And well, these are the runes of my defense. As you can see, I'm running a Stripper, I'm running a Speed Lead, I'm running an AoE threat as Savannah, and she's on Violent Rune and Nemesis runes. And of course I have a Nemesis threat, which is the Abilio here. However, Abilio doesn't need Nemesis runes in order to be a Nemesis threat. So yeah, guys, thank you again. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.